Hello children, welcome to this session. So in this session we are going to discuss about the succession of plants. Succession of plant. Succession of plants. So the another name is known as a hydrarch succession. Hydrarch succession. Hydrarch succession. So, this hydrarch succession or the succession of the plant, there has a seven several stages. It means 7 stages. So, these stages can describe the hydrarch succession. So, first of all, we going that the first stage is the known as the pioneer stage. That is the known as the phytoplankton stage. The first stage is the known as a phytoplankton stage. Phytoplanktons. So, this phytoplankton stage is the known as a pioneer stage. Pioneer stage. So, pioneer means the guided. So, which environment is formed in the young lake. So it means the fresh formed young lake. The fresh formed young lake. The fresh formed lake is nothing but is known as a young lake. Young lake. So in the young lake, the first time the phytoplanktons will be developed and origin. And next may be the growth. There will be growth. So, for example, the diatoms and as well as the dinoflagellates. So, it means the unicellular photosynthetic organisms, they are growing in the young lake or the new formed lake or the water body. So, it is a pioneer stage. When the growing time, they form as the thin layer of mud. The thin layer of mud. The thin layer mud can be formed by the pioneer phytoplanktons. The pioneer organisms is known as a phytoplanktons. So, totally they are floating. They are surviving in the surface of the water. So, example is a diatoms and dinoflagellate. They made as a thin layer of mud, or another name is a mac. Mud or mac. So, this layer will be formed the bottom of young lake or the new formed lake. And the second stage is the known as a submerged stage. Submerged plant stage. This submerged plant stage. So, the pioneer organisms can modified as a some thick layer, the mud thin layer, can form the bottom of the young lake. The pioneer organisms, like I say phytoplanktons, so they made as a thin mud layer at the bottom of new formed water body or the young lake. So this submerged plant, they will be produce their root, or simply is known as a rooted plants. The rooted plants will be developed. So example is a Vallisneria and hydrilla. So, this type of organisms, they are second series. So, it is a phytoplanktons is known as the first serial stage, and submerged stage is known as a second serial stage. Already we know the previous classes that it is the pioneer stage, nothing but as a serial stage 1. The series stage 1. So, they made as a one thick layer, the thin layer of mud or mac. So that side, the submerged plant, they has the rooted plants. The roots will be growth in the mag or the mud. The mud is can prepared by the mud which is prepared by the phytoplanktons of the first series. Example is a Hydrilla, Vallisneria, Utricularia also. So it is a rooted plants, Utricularia. Rooted plants. The rooted are embedded. The rooted are penetrated in the mud. Bottom of the mud or mag. The mud or mag is a produced by the phytoplanktons. In the third stage is the known as a submerged free floating plants. Submerged and so just developed as a free floating plants. Free floating plants. So in here, the third stage is the including of the submerged and as well as the free floating plants. Submerged plant means like as a Vallisneria, Hydrilla, Utricularia, they are rooted plants. And some the same stage, the free floating also they are appears. They are origin in the young layer, in the third layer or the third series. So it means already we know that it is what is succession. One type of or one species of organisms or the one species of community is replaced by the second type of species. The second type of species is replaced by the third type. In here, the first types of species, it is a phytoplanktons, is replaced by the submerged plants. The submerged plants is replaced by the submerged and free floating plants. So free floating plant means like I say Fistia, Eichhornia. Fistia and Eichhornia. So this type of floating plants will be replaced by the submerged plant. The third stage is the including of the two types of plants, that is the submerged and the free floating plants. And the fourth stage is the known as in here, if you remember one, each and every cereal they can made as some mud. So the phytoplanktons they made as some mud is the another name is the mag. The thin layer of mud will be formed by the phytoplanktons. And the mud is helpful for the rooted penetration. That's why the submerged plant will be growth. And when the growing of the submerged plant, the mud layer will become a thick. The thin mud layer become as a thick. And when the growing of the free floating plant, they can produce the organic matter at the bottom of the young lake. They can make a organic matter in the young lake. So this is helpful for the fourth cereal stage. The fourth cereal stage is known as a red swamp stage. Red swamp stage. So the fourth stage is known as a reed swamp stage. Reed swamp stage. It means when the first, second, third, the cereal stages of the plant succession, the young lake become as a swallow. The swallow will be increases because of the mud will be produced by the each and every cereal. Each and every cereal they made as a some mud. So it means the mud will be accumulated in the bottom of the young lake. That's why the swallow will be increases. The swallowness will be increases. So in the reed swamp stage is the swallow is at least 1 to 3 meters. 1 to 3 meters. At least the swallow will be increases 1 to 3 meters. And the example of this red swamp plant is known as a Sagittaria. And one more is there, the Polygonum plants. The Polygonum plants also can produce in the red swamp stage. The swallow will be increases in this stage. And that fifth stage is known as a marsh meadow stage. Marsh meadow stage. So in the fifth stage, the marsh meadow stage, the marsh meadow stage. In this marsh meadow stage, The swallow will be increases. The swallow of the young layers will be increases. So it means the almost all the when the increasing of the cereal stages, the young lake become a dry. It means the young lake or the new formed water body is a decreases. The water amount will be decreases. It means the swallowing increases. The increasing of the swallowness, the water will become as a decreased. So in this, the marsh meadow stage is the almost all the little bit of water is there. The example of the marsh meadow stage is a Scalex, the Scalex rice plant, and one more is there that it is known as the pulpus. The pulpus is there. Another example is there. In this, the fifth stage of the plant succession is a marsh meadow stage. In the marsh meadow stage, the at least 1 to 3 meters will be increases of the shallowness of this lake. The water body or the young lake, in the each and every series, the shallowness will be increases. In this marsh meadow stage or the fifth stage, it is a 1 to 3 meters. The shallowness will be increases of that lake. So example of plants, the Scalex and the Populus and the Juncus and the sedge-like plants will be growth in the marsh meadow stage. And the scrub stage, it is a almost all become as a dry. So it means the water body, the water quantity will be totally decreased. The scrub stage, the scrub stage is helpful for the organisms also. It means the heterotype of animals, the heterotrophic animals also growth in the scrub stage. So with the help of the animals and the plant. So without plants the animals cannot die. It cannot be live. So it will be die. So without animals the plants also die. So it means they are simultaneously, they are one depending on each other. So in the last is a forest stage. The almost all is a become a dry. Almost all is a total dry at the meso stage. They depending on the rains. So it means the hydraulic succession. The hydraulic succession or the succession of the plant. So the new formed young lake to forest stage. There has a 7 several stages. The forest stage is a climax community. The forest stage or the 7th serial stage is known as a forest stage. So this forest stage is a climax community. So it cannot replaced by any one type of organisms or any one species community. So it is a lost. So it means it cannot replaced by any one species of community. That's why it is known as a climax community. In the first stage is known as a phytoplankton stage. It is known as a primary succession stage or the primary succession or the pioneer organisms. And this is a, so whenever you observe, so the successions are 3 types. So that is known as a hydraulic succession and xerox succession, and the third one is a mesorch succession. So in the hydraulic succession, they become as a mesoic succession. It means mesorch succession. And in here same the xerox succession. The xerox succession also is a become as a mesorch succession. Both this total wet stage of the succession. This is a total dry stage. So both are become as a mesorch succession. So thank you watching of this video. So if you have any doubt, you post it in the comment box. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.